Alright, folks, we need to talk about someone. Someone who, despite being a main character, might just be the most irrelevant person in Stranger Things. Yeah, I'm talking about Jonathan Byers, also known as the guy who is somehow always in the way, but never actually gets anything done. You see, in a show filled with freaky monsters, government experiments, and kids with superpowers, you'd think that Jonathan would, I don't know, step up once in a while. But no, this guy's out here, taking pictures and being high with weed. Let's start with the basics. What exactly does Jonathan do in Stranger Things? I mean, sure, he gets involved in the whole situation a little, but for the most part, he's just there. While the gang is all fighting demogorgons or dealing with interdimensional rifts, Jonathan's over here developing film. Honestly, at this point, the only thing more useless than Jonathan's photography is, well, Jonathan himself. Remember in season 1 when Will went missing and everyone's, like, literally fighting monsters to find him? Jonathan's out here going for a walk and taking moody pictures. Great detective work, bro. Real hero stuff. Oh, and let's talk about his relationship with Nancy. What's more important than saving the world from literal monsters? You guessed it. A teen love triangle. While Nancy is out there trying hard to be useful, to find clues about Bob's disappearance, Jonathan's talking about his feelings. I mean, come on bro. This isn't a rom-com. It's Stranger Things. I get it, Jonathan. You're brooding and misunderstood, but while you're out here being mysterious, the rest of the group is literally fighting for their lives. Nancy's over here kicking butt, and you're making things more complicated with her. And don't even get me started on all the times Jonathan had a chance to do something important but, like, didn't. Remember the times he told Will he is going to be there always? Jonathan had the perfect chance to do something useful and instead drives around, sulks, and gets into an argument with Nancy. He misses the important events most of the time. Yeah, that's definitely what the gang needed. More emotional baggage. While the kids are figuring out how to close portals to other dimensions, Jonathan's sitting there thinking, maybe I should just wait for the plot to happen around me. Let's also talk about Jonathan's whole cool, mysterious guy SH dick. Honestly, Jonathan, it's not working. You might think you're this edgy loner with your camera, but in a world full of superheroes, you just come off as, well, the awkward kid who's too busy pining after Nancy to be helpful. The dude's got zero powers, barely contributes to the monster hunting, and spends most of his screen time either being mopey or taking pictures of people who are actually doing something. He's just high all the time. With or without marijuana. If I wanted to watch someone do nothing, I'd just watch paint dry. Now, we gotta talk about the most egregious part of Jonathan's whole existence. His role as the protective older brother to Will.
Let me go. To Lonnie's. If he sees the cops, he'll think he's in trouble. He'll hide. You know, he's good at hiding.
Yeah?
Hey.
Now, I get it, family's important, but let's be real. Will is the one constantly driving the plot forward. Jonathan's just there, being supportive. But let's be honest. Will doesn't need Jonathan to be protected. Will is out here fighting monsters in the Upside Down, and Jonathan, well, he's just there taking more pictures. Though I hate them both. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna be a big brother, at least do something. Was in a parallel universe fighting for his life, and you're over here making sure your camera is in focus. So, there you have it, folks. Jonathan Byers, the guy who's always there but never actually there. A photographer, a lover, but never really a hero. And let's be real. If Jonathan were the one left to save the day, we'd all be stuck in the Upside Down by now, waiting for him to finish developing his film or to wait for him to become sober. So, what do you think? Am I being too harsh on Jonathan? Or are we all just waiting for him to actually do something important? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more brutally honest opinions on your favorite characters.